Okay guys, so today we are working on Tamzin's car and we picked up some chameleon colour switch paint for the rocker cover, or cam cover, sorry. What we have to do is we have to take this off, and while we're there obviously we're going to change the gasket and everything. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this off. We also have some blue HT leads because these red ones won't look very good with the colour that we've got of chameleon paint. But we have to take this off, we have to prep it, so sand it all down and kind of scotch brite and make it all nice. We have to prime it with grey primer or etch primer. We'll probably use etch primer just to make it kind of really settle in. And then we're going to black it because black apparently gives you the best colour switch. So we're going to satin black it, and then we're going to paint it, and then we can put the new HT leads on, and obviously put the new gasket on and clean up the gasket surface because these always have a tendency to leak. So this is what it looks like right now. If I give you guys like a sweeping shot like this, that's what it looks like right now. It's got a little bit of a leak down there, but that shall all be fixed. Let's get to work. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to be doing is taking out the HT leads, obviously. If you don't know which way they go, just take a mental note. So in these engines it's bank 1 and 2 because it's wasted spark. These two fire at the same time and these two fire at the same time. So you want to say 2-3 and 1-4. So take those out, and then obviously shortest to longest of like 1, 2, 3, 4, which leads they are. So, and also if you ever take this off, make sure that you have this the actual kind of plugs in on the back the right way around, because they're pretty much the same. And I know a guy who I was doing some work for, and we were trying to figure out the reason why it's thing, and I said, have you got the HT leads in the right banks? And he said yes, but he had the banks plugged in the wrong way around. So just make sure of that, guys. It's a little PCV valve that lets the engine breathe a bit. Let's actually take that whole piece here off of there. So let's take that out. Oop, not that bit. Keep that bit in there. Give it a little twist normally, because that breaks up the thing, and same with this. I'm going to take that off and this off. So there you go, twist it, break the little seal, and then you can keep that bit with that one. It's a 12mm for this coil pack bolts. Just get those out. On MX-5s, guys, they or most Japanese cars, every bolt is either a 12mm, a 10mm, 14mm. They kind of tend to use the same bolts, but they don't use a 13mm because it's unlucky in Japan, and that is the genuine reason that they don't use 13mm bolts. It's just the bolt down the bottom. Okay, we should be able to slide that back forward. Unbolt this. And also, guys, if you get your cam covers sandblasted or anything like that, just make sure there's no material or kind of ceramic or particles or whatever kind of shot blasting or media blasting. Just make sure there's no media or anything like that left in the crankcase, because there's a little kind of box under there and it could all get caught up in there. So just make sure it is completely free of any media or anything like that. There we go, guys.
And while we're doing this, I'm going to put this little part over here to make sure no leaves and stuff on the tree up there. You can see these little boxes here for the breathers. That's what the media gets all caught up in. So you really need to kind of clean it out and make sure it's extra good. So here's the old gasket. Tamzin's cleaned up the cam cover to alright standard. Just going to tape up all the little kind of breather holes. Also going to wedge a little bit of tape in these threads here, like so, just because you don't want to get paint in there, because then you won't be able to get your screws in because they're actually threaded. Yeah, so make sure really to shake up your cans for about 5 minutes or so before you spray. But that's all prepped. I've just got some etch primer here, which I'm going to just lay on lightly first, and then probably going to go a little bit heavier. Hit it with another couple of coats of this, and then go into the black. Hit it with probably 2 coats of that, and then we'll go on with the pearl and see how many coats we need to do with that. A couple of coats of black, and see how it turns out. Black on this, and now I'm just going to hit it with the pearl, and we're going to see what it comes out like. Take my hand, let's go. So I am now putting the rubber gasket in the cam cover, and I'm going to put a little bit of black sealant on just to double make sure that like there's no leaks anymore, because this cam cover is too pretty to get leaky. You ready for this, guys? I don't think you're ready for it. Look at this beast. They got all that on. That's a problem.
Can you just push that back a bit? Just, yeah, like that. Okay, so these bolts, you just kind of hold it up. Well, this is what I do. I hold it up here and do it just enough, which I don't know if you guys know what just enough is, but you don't want to over tighten your cam cover, especially because you can break the bolts. So we don't want any snapped bolts, and also it can make it leak if you do them up too tight. But we've cleaned up the little spark plug, the ignition lead kind of like holders, clean those up, and put new screws in there to make it all clean. But as you can see, it looks mint. Okay guys, so now we're just putting up the finishing touches of the install. Should we take this off?
What is it?
I think it's to stop interference.
Oh.
Leave it on. There we go. So as you guys can see, it looks immense. I especially like the purple bit. But it suits the car really well, I think, anyway. So for the finishing touches, because we only do half jobs here,
we are going to do a little bodge fix and put some engine stop leak because it's leaking out the sump, and I don't really want to take the engine out to change the sump gasket. So we're just going to pour some of this in. I hope it stops the leak. And I don't know how much I'm meant to pour in, so I'm going to stop and read it. How much per something?
Add entire contents to the engine oil.
Entire contents apparently.
I can read from over here.
Let's go. I'm blind. Savage. Whoa.
Okay guys, so this was the video of doing the cam cover, painting it, making it look pretty for Tamzin, and I think personally it looks awesome. So I think we're going to wrap that one up here, and leave a like if you like this video. Go ahead, comment down below what you think of the cam cover. Subscribe if you want to see more on this and the Volvo, and then also my car in the garage over there, and I shall see you guys in the next one.
Okay, so on this side guys, I need to touch it up a little bit because I didn't really do enough.